2017 Rock on the Range backstage in the media tent. I know it's the artist's favorite place to go and deal with us. I was treated by a special guest. I thought I was done. Dorothy is joining me.
Hi, how's it going?
Not too bad. Dorothy of the band, Dorothy, vintage rock and roll. I think that's definitely coming back. There's a lot of that sound here this weekend at Rock on the Range.
Yes, are the Struts playing again?
No, they're not.
We just saw them play at Northern Invasion, and they were awesome. But yeah, all types of rock and roll is coming through.
I say vintage rock and roll, but how would you describe your sound?
I wouldn't say we're reinventing the wheel. I would say it's a mashup of older influences and classic bands and newer production.
You put out the album last year, Rock is Dead. I highly recommend Lunatics. Go pick that thing up. It's awesome. You did the single Down to the Bottom. Why'd you choose that one off the record?
That was actually not on the record. It's our new single because we're transitioning to a second record. But
nice.
We put that out because I wrote that with Linda Perry, and our producers Mark and Ian produced it at the Village. And I was actually, funny enough, I got to be in Fleetwood Mac's studio, and I got to be in Stevie Nicks' vocal booth, and it was just awesome.
I bet you felt some energy there.
Yes, I did. It was actually very creepy. It was just, I don't know, it's just a cool energy, very
Why
creative.
was it creepy and not something that just was like, you felt amazed and energized by it? What's the
It was
creepiness?
both. It was both. It's just such an old building, and there's like these stained glass windows, and I can't really describe why. It was really cool. It was a cool experience to record.
Somebody tell you some ghost stories or anything? Something
Yeah,
haunted?
I think that the Village may or may not be haunted.
So how long have you been out on the road on this last run?
We were out for a good 2.5 months. We came home halfway through the tour to a sold-out show at the Troubadour in West Hollywood. So we want to say that we love our local LA fans so much, but we love all our fans. It doesn't matter,
Now, you were once in a local band. How did you make that transition to the national level? What did you do that really stood out that you would recommend to other local bands?
I really just started with my guys in LA, and we started working with the producers and putting music out. And I think what really helped us was getting, a lot of syncs. So if you can find a way to get the attention of music supervisors, that's one way of getting your music out there. And they happen to really like us and sync us on a lot of big TV shows. So that was awesome. But there's no rules. There's no rhyme or reason of how to make it. But the more of a professional platform you can get to, the better.
Do you get bombarded with a lot of band demos?
I get some. I listen to them.
What's the best way for them to get that demo to you? Do you like a physical copy? Do you like digital, a little card or something?
Honestly, probably a physical copy because I want to see the packaging. But, if I bring something to my record label, it's got to be really, really good. It has to be really, really interesting and different because I wish I was in a position to put out artists and invest my time and energy into them, but I'm not because I have my own band at the moment. But that is something that I would like to do in the future.
Now, tomorrow, are you going to stick around and see Metallica?
I really sure hope so. I know we're in and out and we have a flight, so I'd be so bummed, but if I can't see them, but I'm going to try. I'll do my best.
Before we wrap this up this weekend, we're celebrating the life of Chris Cornell. Is there a great memory? Did you have a chance to meet the man, or how did his music influence you? Do you have that moment in time that sticks out?
Well, we just played with them at Northern Invasion, and as I was driving away in our car, I could hear his voice kind of permeating the airwaves, and I could hear him singing from the car. And when I found out, I actually cried because I listened to Audioslave so much in high school, and it got me through so much. It was like real music that really spoke to me.
That debut record was amazing.
And Like a Stone and Highway and all those great songs, I just really resonated with it because it had that raw songwriter backbone to it, and then they have a rock band playing it, so it just really influenced me as a songwriter, and I was very, very sad.
You think you may cover a song at some point?
I was thinking about doing that, and I don't know if we had the time or if it's even in good taste. It just might be too soon. I think everyone's pretty upset about it.
Yeah, Live did a cover last night. A couple other bands have.
I figured a lot of people would. I'm gonna I'm gonna dedicate our set tomorrow to Chris Cornell. I would like to say that.
Well, I'm excited to see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be out of here and watching you. If not, you got to come to Cincinnati. I think you do well there. We hope to see you.
I think we've been there before.
Oh, yeah?
I've toured so many cities, I don't know, but I think we have.
It's all a blur. Dorothy, thanks for sitting down. Have fun tomorrow at Rock on the Range.